Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be taking a look at an article from CBS News written on September 4th by Caitlin O'Kane. Salon owner responds to Nancy Pelosi's setup claim after video of her salon visit surfaces. But before we get into it, I just got to say it's really creepy when, I check out Midnight's Edge and Neurotic on YouTube. And like what they're talking about Star Trek and that, because I like looking at the train wreck that it's become since STD, Star Trek Discovery, and I couldn't even go near that. But like Picard, and here I am, I'm being pushed with a Picard CBS All Access ad. Even though it is CBS, I do understand that, but the thing is it's specifically Picard. It's like targeting. Oh, they ain't working with Google on that one. No, not at all. Let's get into the article here. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi faced criticism this week after surveillance video surfaced of her visit to a San Francisco salon where she was seen inside without a mask on, which violated health guidelines in the city. Pelosi responded to the video, calling the visit a setup. Now, this is what I love. She basically, that she used her position to get an appointment there, to get her hair fucking blown out or whatever the hell she had done to it. She used her position, all right? She does this, and basically, she's been going to this place, I guess, for a while. She never noticed the security camera there. She never thought that someone might get pissed off with her shit. All right, saying, well, you all got to wear a mask. And she's such a hypocrite that they said, you know what? Maybe I should expose her hypocrisy. She was set up. No, she got caught being a shitbrick. Okay, being a hypocrite. Showing that, they've got the Marie Antoinette philosophy, belief system, I should say, of let them eat cake when it comes to the Democrats and their view of politics and everything else, because you get these career politicians who think their shit don't stink. The salon owner has since denied Pelosi's claim, while Pelosi's hairstylist has backed it. Well, of course she did. She's renting a chair there. Basically, this bitch don't care. She would rather fucking suck up to Pelosi, okay, because Pelosi got exposed. You can tell that this lady probably supports Pelosi. She's got no problem lying. The video, which was obtained by Fox News, briefly shows Pelosi walking through the salon on Monday with a mask around her neck and someone with a mask on walking behind her. Erica Kios, I'm butchering that name, Kios, who owns the salon, E-Salon, on Union Street in San Francisco, told Fox News Pelosi got her hair washed and blown out during her visit. Yes, and she was stupid enough to take her mask off and get caught by a security camera. And now she wants to say she's set up. She keeps playing the victim with this. She can't admit, yes, I screwed up. She can't even say, well, I screwed up, made a mistake. No, which would be a lie because she's a fucking hypocrite. She's full of shit with this. She thinks that she's special. That she looks at everyone down her nose that isn't, in the elite political class alongside her. She just sees all of us as useful pawns to keep her political graft going, because if you look at all these career politicians that are filthy fucking rich, like Joe Biden, like her, like Schumer, like fucking Humpty Dumpty fucking Nadler, okay? They made their money from political fucking graft. They were all piss fucking poor, okay? Well, not piss poor, but you know what I mean. They weren't millionaires when they started in politics, but somehow they're all fucking millionaires now. Every one of these career fucking politicians went into politics, okay, without shit for money to their name. And they're all worth millions now. That should tell you something. Where their allegiances lie, okay? What they've been up to. Because when you're making six figures a year, $100,000 a year, you ain't going to become a millionaire like they have, or multimillionaires. This is such ridiculous shit. At the time, salons in San Francisco had been closed for months due to the beer virus pandemic. They were allowed to start reopening on Tuesday, a day after Pelosi's visit for outdoor service, according to San Francisco's health department. Face masks are always required during approved services and more generally required citywide when social distancing can't be mandated. And here's Nancy violating these things that she's saying we all must do. Thinking that she's fucking, special. And what pissed me off on Parler, okay? You got Milo saying, well, political elites should be able to do this. There's a separate class type shit. It's like, dude, you latching on to fucking Laura Loomer's back piece of shit hoping to ride her to relevance, okay? If you think that's how it should be with the House of Commons and how politicians are treated with that, and the House of Lords and how they're treated, okay, like that, because they should get special fucking treatment, okay? Go back to fucking England. We're not like that, okay? They should be held to here we believe politicians should be held to the same standards as their fellow Americans or held to higher standards. They shouldn't get a free pass on getting to do what the fuck they want like you think they should, Milo. And you wonder why you faded away to fucking obscurity, dude. You're a joke. Thinking that shit's acceptable. And you're supposed to be a conservative? Fuck you. Just pushing that shit. That's because that's the mentality that the left has with this, that the politicians have. And that's just more of the same old shit. And if you think that they should have that, you're enabling it. You're allowing them to get away with telling us, that the idea of that if we're starving, let us eat cake. It's ridiculous. The video of Pelosi's visit to the Salon was widely shared on social media, where the House Speaker received backlash and criticism. Rightfully so, because she's telling people that they need to put their lives on hold, that they have to have their jobs end up disappearing and their lives and finances and everything destroyed because of this beer virus and having to win a fucking election because they can't play fair. At this point. Because now they're still trying to exploit it for that. According to CBS San Francisco, Pelosi's office said in a statement on Tuesday, the speaker always wears a mask and complies with local beer virus requirements. Bullshit. This business offered for the speaker to come in on a Monday and told her they were allowed by the city to have one customer at a time in the business. The speaker complied with the rules as presented by the establishment. Bullshit. Her people called up, said she needs to have her hair done, okay? And this bitch who's like siding with her, the hairstylist, okay, that's backing her bullshit story, went, okay, because she wants to fucking get on her knees and please this geriatric, alcoholic, senile old bitch. Pelosi told reporters on Wednesday she takes responsibility for trusting the word of the Salon that she's been to many times where they said they could accommodate one person at a time. She said they now owe her an apology for setting her up. So basically, she's supposedly accepting responsibility, but then she's blaming them for her getting caught. That's not accepting responsibility. That's basically like paying lip service to accepting it and then literally trying to shift the blame. That's exactly what you're doing here, Nancy. Nice try, you senile old bitch. Oh, she's ridiculous. She really is. She also said she's been inundated by people who are in the hair service industry who said, thank you for calling attention to this. We need to get back to work. They weren't thanking her. They were calling her out for this shit. They're like, you bitch. You're making my business close. You're forcing it so that I can't go and feed my family. But you're getting your hair done by someone? Fuck you. That's what was really going on. She is such a liar. Anyone with an IQ above 50 knows that's what was going on. Not what she's claiming. Many of them are annoyed at the setup that was there for the purpose that has nothing to do with ending the crisis. There's more to this than I'm not going into. It's clearly a setup, she continued. See, she's already saying it's a setup. See, I accept responsibility, but then she's keep pushing this idea that she's been set up by the hairstylist who had a camera there for 5 years. Yeah, set up my ass. But it's clearly a setup, she continued. Just own up. You got caught being a fucking hypocrite piece of shit. Just own up to it. Maybe if politicians started doing that, people might trust them a little bit more. Salon owner Erica Kios responded to Pelosi's claim on Fox News Wednesday night, saying the idea that she set up Pelosi was absolutely false. In an earlier interview with Fox News, she said she rents salon chairs to stylists and learned about Pelosi's appointment through the hairstylist on Sunday. She said she can't control what her stylists do if they rent chairs since they're currently not paying. Well, wait a minute. If they're renting chairs and they're not paying, well, how is she renting the chair? Oh, because you get a cut or something? Maybe? I don't know. Pelosi's assistant set up the appointment, so there's no way I could have set that up. Kiyu told Tucker Carlson. She also told Carlson her salon is not currently open. So here's the thing. Pelosi's people made this happen, but yet she was fucking set up. Pelosi is a hypocrite, but yet it's the salon owner's problem she got caught. When she's supposedly taking responsibility. It ain't her fault, though, because she got caught. Political elites are fucking delusional and deluded and just really think people are stupid. Oh, excuse me. Kios said she had her surveillance camera for 5 years. I mean, I didn't go there and turn cameras on as soon as she walked up in to set it up, she said. Well, of course not. She's been coming in for quite a while, and just to see her come in, and especially not wearing the mask, that's what really got to me. But this isn't even political. I mean, she's been coming in there. It is the fact that she's actually came in and didn't have a mask on, Kios said. And I thought about, my staff and people not being able to work and make money and provide for their families. And if she's in there comfortably without a mask and feeling safe, then why are we shut down? Why am I not able to have clients come in? Exactly. Well said. Well fucking said. Why are we... Which the same principle applies to voting. Why are we supposed to have this mass mail-in ballot bullshit going by inaccurate voter rolls where everyone and their mother gets sent a ballot, whether they want it or not, okay? When you can go to Walmart, okay? When you can go to Home Depot, when you can go to the local pizza shop, when you can go to the local restaurant, when you can go to all these different places, why can't you go and vote? Same principle. Because they need this to screw things up so that they can make it so that they can stuff the ballot boxes using mail-in ballot voting, which in another video I've done, I talk, for the weekend here, we get into this. It's ridiculous. They want people's lives on hold because they can't win an election legitimately. They can't do it fair and squarely. These people are fucking vile. Democrats, they're disgusting people. I mean, a lot of the Republicans, I wouldn't necessarily say are much better, but at least they're not being shitbrick, scum-sucking pigs like the Democrats are. Q also said she doesn't think she will stay in San Francisco and that she's been getting threats since releasing the footage. Well, yes, because you fucking exposed Nancy, and you can't do that with these Democrat moron voters going, instead of having them go, hey, wait a minute, Nancy's a fucking hypocrite. They're like, how dare you expose her for being a hypocrite? And good for her for getting out of San Francisco. She's an example of what's going to happen because New York is seeing this. All right, New York. A shit ton of the restaurants and other businesses are saying they ain't going to make it through the new year, or they're just going to make it through the new year and have to close because of this shit. And with all the people that actually have money moving out of New York, they're the ones who tend to spend money. So yeah, that's going to work out real fucking well for the city. I think it's going to work out really well because most of those restaurants, at least the ones that are going to go out first, are probably going to be the really expensive ones. And those are the ones where those people that moved out of the city tend to spend a lot of money because they don't tend to cook either. The hard part of it all is that I have been in the community for 12 years, and since this happened, I have received nothing but hate text messages, death threat, hate text messages. Wouldn't it be hate Comma text message. Well, anyway. Hate text messages and death threats, she said. They're going to burn my hair salon down. My Yelp page is just unbelievable with bad reviews. These people are fucking scumbags. Nancy gets exposed for her shit, and the leftist fucking spurgs go full retard. That's not right. This woman didn't do anything wrong. She's just trying to run her business. She's just trying to feed her family. She's just trying to pay her bills. And Nancy is thumbing it in the faces of everyone with her getting her hair done. And instead of these people being pissed at her, they're going after this poor salon owner. That is so morally repugnant. It's not even funny. It's disgusting. And they say, and these idiots are the ones who say the right has no civility. The right would never pull this shit on this false paradigm that both sides are on. Scumbags. These people are scumbags on the left these days. And they wonder why more and more people are getting driven to the right and don't want the things that they want. Because they go full fucking retard and then try to browbeat people into doing it. Or they expect people to just accept, elites on their side being hypocrites. It's disgusting. The stylist who did Pelosi's hair, however, backed Pelosi's claim that it was a setup, according to CBS San Francisco. Well, of course she did. Makes absolutely no fucking sense. But of course she's going to die on that hill with Nancy senile alcoholic Pelosi. Real smart lady. Through this lawyer, hairstylist Jonathan DiNardo, oh my God, he was the fucking soy boy fagula that was following her, said Cooey approved the appointment. Cooey also criticized Pelosi during a phone conversation, according to DiNardo. Oh, so basically the butthurt little fucking soy boy pole fucking riding bitch, and I ain't talking about like stripper pole, okay, is upset that she criticized Pelosi, so he's going to try to sink the bitch with this one. What a little fucking weasel. I mean, I got nothing against gay people. I'm friends with gay people. But these leftist fucking identity politics shitbrick types like this one, which I'm sure he is, fuck him. What an asshole. DiNardo's lawyer said Cooey had been violating beer virus health orders for months, and that photos and videos show Cooey has been doing clients' hair at the salon as far back as April and up until just a few days ago. It appears Miss Cooey is furthering the setup of Speaker Pelosi for her own vain aspirations, attorney Matthew Sopelner said in the letter. Oh, really? How much do you want to bet that DiNardo was bringing clients in? How much do you want to bet that he was violating shit and fucking taking money? And how much do you want to bet that that he wasn't reporting any taxes on it? This is shady as shit. Why would this little pole rider go and get an attorney? This shit's shady as all hell. Check his bank accounts. See if Pelosi paid him off. Check and see if he put any large deposits in lately. Because this is shady as all fucking hell. Figure out who's paying for the attorney. Come on, 4chan. Find out who's paying for that attorney, 4chan. Find out what's going on with this, because this is fishy as all hell. I hope 4chan does. This is shady as all hell. Yeah, she set up Pelosi my ass. Of the many people who criticized Pelosi online was President Trump. Crazy Nancy Pelosi is being decimated for having a beauty parlor opened when all others are closed and for not wearing a mask, despite constantly lecturing everyone else. Will almost certainly take back the house and send Nancy packing, Mr. Trump tweeted Wednesday. This could help towards that end. But the thing that gets me is, supposedly the hair salon owner has been doing this for months, letting people in and all that. Well, here is the pole rider bringing Nancy Pelosi in. Does that make you any better? No, you literally are renting a chair. You have a key. You could be bringing people in. What are you going to do? Take video of you with people and claim it's her? I mean, this is ridiculous. Just own up to it. Be an adult. Take responsibility for your actions. You literally thought you were better than the rest of us, Nancy, and figured you could go and get your hair done special because you're Speaker of the House and your shit don't stink. Well, bitch, I hate to break it to you, it does. Anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.